Shana Tova. Standing here in front of you on our bima is making me very emotional. I think you can hear it in my voice. I am feeling so much joy and gratitude that so many of us are able to gather here in our sanctuary to celebrate Rosh Hashanah. It's wonderful to be able to see your faces in person, or at least half your faces in person. To hear your voices raised in prayer and in song, and to have the opportunity to greet you individually and hear about your families. Being here with you reminds me what a wonderful community we have. And it makes me feel like we are taking a big step toward when we can all gather regularly together. I'm also really thrilled that so many of you, both near and far, are able to celebrate with us virtually. Even though I can't see your faces or hear your voices, I feel we are all worshiping together as one community. 2 years ago, when we were last here to celebrate Rosh Hashanah, we could not imagine what was going to be in store for us. The last 18 months has been a very challenging period for our world, for our country, for our community, and for each one of us individually. And it has been a particularly challenging period to be your president at a time when so many people have chosen to leave New York City. We have all been forced to deal with constant change, and many of the things we used to take for granted were no longer possible. But more importantly, we have discovered how strong, flexible, and resilient we are. We found creative ways to use technology to help us achieve our goals of being a vibrant, warm, and welcoming community, even when we couldn't be physically together. And gradually, we found ways to gather in person when and where it was appropriate. Last September, 2 key aspects of our synagogue life returned to our building. In-person B'nai Mitzvah ceremonies allowed close family and friends to gather here in our sanctuary, but we also gave others the chance to participate virtually through Zoom. Our nursery school opened for full school year, for the whole year, with redesigned curriculum and protocols, providing the youngest members of our community with a safe place for learning and discovery. And throughout, our food insecurity programs were redesigned so we could safely continue to deliver nourishment to our most vulnerable neighbors. Virtually, we worshiped together on Shabbat and holidays. We found ways to study, learn, and check in with each other. And our religious school continued to provide education and connection for our children. During the year, we found opportunities to add in-person options to many of these activities. We organized outdoor celebrations on Sukkot and Purim. We held school year-end celebrations for our children. We brought Friday night Shabbat worship back to our sanctuary in June. And here we are, celebrating our high holy days simultaneously in our sanctuary and via high-quality live stream. I'm so proud of what we've accomplished, continuing our commitment to being a community driven by meaning, connection, and purpose. This was possible only because of the dedication and commitment of our entire team. I want to personally thank, on behalf of our whole congregation, our clergy, our entire staff, our board of trustees, and the many community volunteers. Together, we committed to ensuring that Shaaray Tefila continues to be a spiritual home where you can find support in good times and bad, a place to study and learn and connect, an extended family to nurture the next generation of the Jewish people, and a caring community dedicated to helping those in need, both within the Shaaray community and in the broader world. But we can't do it alone. Shaaray Tefila depends on all of you. We need your involvement, your enthusiasm, and we really appreciate your decision to be part of this wonderful community. Over these last 18 months, we have learned that to operate a hybrid community creates an even greater financial challenge. We have invested in upgrading our technology so that we can provide excellent virtual programming, worship, and life cycle events. And at the same time, we have upgraded our facility by installing high-quality air filtration systems to make our building safe. I wish that Shaaray Tefila could succeed relying only on dues, but it cannot. And so we also rely on your generosity. All of the members of your board have already made their pledges. They dug deep and increased their commitment to our annual appeal to $200,000. Many of you have also been early contributors, increasing your gifts to our community. Thank you for your support. And now I'm asking the rest of you to do the same. You can easily make a gift by going to our website, or if you're here in person, by using your phone to take a picture of the QR code on the posters in the lobby or on the cards available on your way out. Yes, we're even as advanced as the local restaurants. We have QR codes. Thank you in advance for joining me in investing in our Shaaray Tefila future. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I wish you and your family a sweet and healthy year ahead. Shana Tova.